the starter. Okay, the PS4 is having a heart attack as soon as it's 22K. Holy shit. Looks like a dick to him.
For the Rockets. For Dallas, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around?
Kind of has 2-4 right now.
Rockets. Man, coming up next.
We got Raw versus NFC coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, some category basketball as it is two teams going at it. It is 3 and 4 Raw versus 2 and 4 NFC. Two teams that could very likely be playoff teams in the West. But right now, both teams sit under 500. And Jimmy, at this point, you got to be saying to Raw and NFC, you're both considered deep playoff teams. I know they're missing edge and they're missing their best player, but Raw's coming off just a flat-out underperformance against WWE Legends, losing by 10 plus, so they're under 500. After beating Sith, Raw has struggled lately. As for NFC, they came off a devastating loss to Movies that they should have not lost, but here we are. Yeah, Iron Man's got to get ready. This is a huge game because if NFC lose this, they're 2 and 5, which is a horrible record, and they're 3 and 5. So loser of this game is going to be in a rough spot, and this is a huge win. It's early in the year, but the winner has a huge spot now. Both teams are under 500. If Raw wins, they're at 500. If NFC wins, they'll continue to be below. Tyreek Hill, and obviously Metcalf hits the deep shot. No. And go back to that Movies loss. It was just a fourth quarter mishap. They just couldn't get crap going. It was a comeback from the Movies. And I didn't believe it. It's tough to take in for NFC. And Cap is on reserve. He's 1 to 2 weeks back. So in the next week, you're going to be seeing Cap here. And obviously, he's their best player. But he's not the excuse why you lost that Movies game. You lost that game yourselves! Metcalf with a dunk there. But as you were saying, Jimmy, keep going. Also, LB4, you should not even been close with them. You lost to them. You lost a close one at AFC. NFC cannot get the close games done. And if they want to be a team talk on the playoffs, they need to close out these close games. And as for Raw, they just seem so much better than WWE Legends. But WWE Legends came in, went a run in the second half, and beat them by a lot. It wasn't even close. So, you know, after Raw beat Sith, they did all this lineup switches, and it's really just led to their last 2 losses. They lost to DC by 20. Respectable. DC's a good team. They lost to Legends. So, things we talked about is a quick Tyreek Hill up top and NFC. Obviously, finally that size part. And here we go. Wilson up top with it. Russell Wilson, nowhere to go with it. Pops the 3. No good. So 2-2. 2 minutes through the game. So not a great offensive start for either team. As AJ Styles, and both teams will be gaining a player back in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Obviously, NFC, Cap signed him. He had an Achilles tear last year, but they get him. And as for Edge, he gets back here and get these guys back on track because I think another thing is the fact that Braun Strowman isn't even getting minutes is kind of shocking. Put the 3rd string and nice shot from Metcalf there. Yeah, I think Strowman should be coming off the bench. I also think Sheamus should be off the bench. I feel like after being Sith, he did a little too much, and McIntyre finishes with the slam. The assist from Iron Man, he was shut down in that second half against WWE Legends. He was able to muster any points in the second half, so
That's an alley-oop. It'll be
He can either be using the offense or defense. Shot is good, and
Garbage man's got
this would have been a fun game if Cap was here, because if Cap was here, it'd be the respectable, it'd be Iron Man, who's now leading his team that was on the Avengers, and Cap who's leading his own team. So it would have been a bit more of a cool storyline if Cap was here, but he sits on the sidelines where he does not want to see the faith of his team he will be gearing up with going to 2-5, as that is just, NFC cannot be 2-5 then. I think Avery even predicted it. Avery said he thought this was good the 4 seed. This would be a really rough start for them. Tyreek got it. Oh my god, a tough. And it's a 3 for Tyreek. And
Yeah, that's not defense you need. You gotta be tougher defensively.
passes it to Mr. Moves. Here's Thunder. Houston moving it around.
Buffalo. Pop Sheamus. Raw, one of the best benches in the league in terms of scoring and all that. But Barkley takes it. And the pass. Metcalf. And 1 for DK Metcalf. NFC with a hot start. They got a 3-point lead. And Metcalf's fired up early.
As they could have played for today. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. The Mavericks shooting their first foul shot.
Now the bench comes in.
And look back a season ago.
And this is one of the top Raws, one of the top benches in the league. You got Lashley, you got Jason, you have Orton, you have Poison Ivy, so no really top-notch players, but they're all just good.
And so here is Houston,
I think
trailing by 4.
definitely Strowman should be off the bench, but I'm not the coach. That's MVP. Ask him. Orton. We've been struggling lately, but Jason finishes. And
I'm sure their coach let them have it.
this is what you want. Jason out here. NFC has a speed advantage with Bobby Wagner. You want him to outrun Jason. And you go to Metcalf, who's still in and has been their star player. Just like last year, he was the best player. We're going to see what his role is when Cap gets suited up, which I believe they play one more game before he's clear to play. So that's good, is that they don't have a bunch of games coming up. But you don't want to be at 2-6 and Cap suits up. I mean, you want to have, and you need this one right here. 100% right, but they had the lead early.
Game plans. Yeah, it feels like you're drinking out of a fire hose sometimes.
Metcalf will hit both. So we got a 4-point lead. NFC up.
And so it's Houston with it. 4-point game. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Getting ready. This is looks like a total mishap.
Let's look at the stats for Garbage Man. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 5 rebounds,
Look at
and
some
2
ass
assists.
right now. Metcalf's still in because he's fired still in. Big Baby and Riddle against his old team. He did not get minutes here. He went to free agency and he went somewhere where he would actually see the court. Lashley pulls in a rebound. Can't put it up. Orton though has it. Big Baby. And they'll set it back up to Jason. Pick from Poison Ivy. Jason goes to drive to the basket. Poison Ivy. Lashley. Orton. No. Lashley pulls it in. They can't get a rebound. And he misses again. Bobby Lashley needs to be able to put those shots up.
Here is Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Points for him in that last game against Portland.
Rodgers is blocked. It goes up to Randy Orton. And Lashley's got to hit those post shots. Big Baby up top with it. You want to see from him to move. Big Baby the shot, and he's got it. His first points of the night. And Big Baby's been moved to the bench. I don't know. Your thoughts on that? He was starting, but he gets moved to the bench. I feel like he should start. And oh my! Wagner! And that is what you want to do. Jason has that walk speed. So you want to be able to get an isolation or something. Big Baby layup, no good. The NFC trying to take an early big lead. Metcalf, it's no good. It's off. No, they're going to say it's off the NFC. It's going to say it's Raw's ball. And some sloppy basketball happening offensively.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
The Great Ones checked in for the Mavericks. 1:43 left in the first quarter.
Big baby.
This is to Orton.
Orton's got it. Randy Orton from 3. No good. Lashley pulls this one in and he puts that one up, and you can tell he's posting out whoever he's got down low. It's like that's Aaron Donald. And he's got a few inches on him. Pause.
Here's the Great One.
Mike Evans, Aaron Rodgers.
Dallas
They're a
moving
little
the
top
ball
with
around.
it. Rodgers. It is blocked and going the other way with it. Here we go.
Here's Big Dog.
And Big Baby will go to the line. It's following Riddle in.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Fifth best, the Rockets.
And this team, in
Points off
terms of
turnovers,
scoring
there
off
you
of
go.
turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt
Big
and
Baby
cause
here.
problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage.
Will
on the
shoot
other
2. And he just got the first one, and obviously got him something written last year. Was a starter. Got moved a few times behind with Yoshi, but nonetheless, got his ring, shipped off here to Raw, and he's gonna play bench again here. But I feel like he's more of a notable player here as he makes
One
bucks.
drops. He ties it up.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him.
Obviously,
His routine, his
serially
flow,
using him. They had
never
enough weapons out there, so Big Baby gets himself to a team that needs more shooters like him. And Wagner's blocked. And we'll see, this is all tied up.
There's the pass to
Not super high scoring, but
5 on the clock. Here's Shaken Big.
Donald,
Here's Mr.
time,
Turnovers.
have to give it. Matt Riddle lets it go. Riddle is no good, and
Use the pump fake
we're all
there,
tied at
but they
16.
couldn't capitalize.
And that one
Poison
gives them a
Ivy.
+5 rebound advantage. Pretty clear.
No good. Aaron Donald pulls it in, and Riddle will take it. With 20 seconds. Evans, pump fakes in the corner.
So far in this one.
Riddle.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Riddle had an open look.
Goes up the baseline.
Donald hits the shot to give NFC the lead. And Orr will try from half court for the lead. Oh! Randy Orton from full court nails it. And Raw's gonna take the lead. Well, our first full court shot of the year. And we gotta see that one again. Randy Orton just chucks it in.
Going after this from the American Airlines Center.
Holy shit, Raw's got the lead. Imagine that for the win. Being set, and Orton from way downtown gives him the lead. First full court of the year, and I gotta take another look at this one. Low scoring, but Raw has the lead. Obviously, must win. Both teams know how big this game is, and I need to see this. Oh my God, no! Don't do this to me. I went too late. Well, whatever. I'll look at it after the game is. Orton hit the full court to give him the lead, and I'll start things off here. Maybe he's got some ice in his veins after that one. Iron Man to Buffalo. I believe Iron Man still scoreless. Buffalo from the fader gives Raw a 3-point lead.
Well, you like guys who can work that.
You like what Buffalo's been doing here.
Really keeps
Houston.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size
Saquon
and touch,
Barkley.
he's a real threat from mid-range.
Got a big guy on it. It's blocked, and Raw will go the other way with it. Lashley. Buffalo drives to the basket, giving Raw a 5-point lead. Tyreek, the throw to Saquon. And he is hell, and this is interesting. 1-on-1 hell
should
on
be.
Iron Man.
Here's the-
Donald from 3, no good.
Rockets leading by 5.
Buffalo has that good speed. Orton, Big Baby.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
And that one goes right under. Buffalo to Big Baby from 3. He got it.
Three-pointer.
And Raw all of a sudden has an 8-point lead after being down
Yeah, and they're shooting
2 literally like 3 minutes ago. NFC on a cold streak right now. They just need a bucket.
It's been an impressive
I
offensive
feel like
Here's Shake and Bake.
that's what you want. And another NFC miss as they're continuing to struggle right now. Big Baby banks it in. It is a 10-point lead. It is a 9-0 run here for Raw. And NFC
They've been able to
gotta get their crap together. Timeout.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in
Hey,
so many people.
guys, look, I can't wait to get out there, but I don't see right now. You guys are down 10 right now. See lack of offense. Pick the pace up, all right?
We've been able to hoist and to have
Come
my
on.
jersey hanging in that rafter. It's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fun memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college
Yeah,
basketball.
they just need a damn bucket.
Catching up in the
I'm not
changes.
seeing it
for
right
Houston.
now from
The Erasers checked in for Q. Thunder comes in for Lee.
NFC. Barkley makes the shot, and NFC finally the bucket.
That's what he takes. Sign
It
of a
has
skilled
been
offensive player.
roughly an offense, but Raw all of a sudden has an 8-point lead. Iron Man still scoreless. I believe he's scoreless. Can't remember McIntyre. What a shot! Drew McIntyre off his back foot
Another jump
makes a
shot.
nice fadeaway there, and NFC right now down big. They gotta find their way back into this game.
Here's Wilson.
So Wilson
Pass to the break.
and Evans misses the layup.
Display.
They have
In
been
fact, that's
more
when you
dominant
gotta
in this
hit.
game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. And it's been a well-rounded
Styles.
performance. I mean, strong rebound.
Buffalo,
certainly been
Iron
at
Man.
at the center of it, but it's been good on the numbers.
Still, and he's got his first bucket, I believe, is his name.
Yeah, they're starting to warm up from the
Iron
field.
Man, and it's a
This
12-point
added to their
Raw
You
lead,
see
just
field
like
goal
that in
percentage for
NFC.
the game steadily
Has put their
going.
foot on the gas right now. I mean, they are already down big, and
They've been looking at a single.
they had the lead.
Yeah, their offense.
Then a full court shot, and all of a sudden, ever since that full court shot was made from Randy Orton, things have really been on the up for them. Wilson open, no good, but Omos brings it in.
And those second chance points.
they're just
really
missing
become
open looks. I
almost
know they
like
got the
bonus
rebound,
points
but
when you can get them.
you can tell open looks are not going their way
There's the
here.
pass to Thunder.
Sheamus has McIntyre, Drew McIntyre,
Here's Freak.
Tony
Started
Stark,
by Hill. Here's Freak.
Iron Man,
And the layup
got
off
it
the glass.
off
Freak's got 8
the
points.
shot. It is good.
And they
Iron
got
Man
hot here in the
got another
second
bucket,
quarter.
and it is a
Very
12-point
impressive.
Raw lead in NFC.
Is sustainable, but if they can
Down
stay
early. I don't even know if there's a 3 in this game yet.
in shooting the ball, they'll
That's
run
clearly
away
a
with this.
problem.
Some nice passing
Tyreek.
here by Dallas.
To Russ, there's just nothing.
Here's Wilson. Misses
No
it.
good.
That one back.
Not seeing it right now. NFC just don't have anything going for them right now.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that
Iron
wide
Man.
open, I think you got to knock it down.
Out to the right wing. And a wide
Tony
open look.
Stark. Iron Man hits another 3.
And this offense
NFC's down 15. Holy shit. Raw's on a huge run right now.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single
And
attempt
let me just
finding
pull up the
bottom of the
papers.
Dallas calls
Let's just
timeout.
pull up the
They're moving
papers.
on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. And really a shame someone had to walk away with an L. I tell you,
Hold on,
too
pull
bad
it out.
one of them had to lose because I thought both
Hold on,
teams were evenly
hold
matched
on.
in that game.
Every thought NFC was be the 4 seed. Motherfuckers are down 15 already.
And it is
I know they don't have cap yet, but
Mr. Fundamental
I think that
for
pick
Mark.
minute last. NFC down 15.
Rodgers checked in for the professor. And prime time subbed in for
And
Hill.
NFC had the lead in the first, and it vanished. And it vanished early. Deep three. Finally, they make one. Needed that. Totally did. And down 12.
You gotta be tougher defensively.
I gotta see more here right now from NFC. It's no good, and
that'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Passes to garbage man.
Metcalf's still in, and we've seen a lot from him. Metcalf up top with it, still up top with it.
Shot is on the way.
No good. Wagner throws it in, and it is good as a 10-point game. And NFC trying to counter this lead as they were up 18-16 in the full court shot. And ever since then, Raw has just felt like they can do whatever they want right now. Poison Ivy. Styles. Styles, no good, and maybe this is a chance for NFC to do something. Metcalf, corner, no good. You gotta hit that. If you're DK Metcalf, you had no one near you, and he lets it go. McIntyre just runs by Omos, and Omos has to pick him up there, even though it's not his man. You gotta know that he was gonna go through there. Rodgers to Metcalf. In trouble. Omos, I don't believe he scored yet. Riddle. It's stolen. Either way with it is Raw. And it's a bucket. And just like that, it's a 14-point game. NFC getting murdered out here right now. As they don't have anything to show for right now. Another miss!
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
I don't like what I'm seeing from NFC at all right now. They're playing horrible right now. This team just has no answer. Sheamus with a bucket. It's a 16-point lead for Raw. NFC is getting killed right now. And after that fall to the movies, after just the way they blew that game, they really don't seem like they're in it much. And Metcalf will have to turn something around. He'll go to the line. And
he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode.
Metcalf, which is a lot of open looks that have been missed by NFC, and that's what's causing them to be down big.
Houston also making some changes. Q, he's checked in for the eraser. Houdini comes in for the captain. And it's Big Dog in for Mr. Moves.
Some subs. Metcalf 1 for 2, and that just shows that it's not really been his day, as they are down 15 points right now at half. They had us looking for movies, and look what happened. So, Kid cut him out. Maybe they'll get something here. Randy Orton hit the buzzer to end quarter 1, and he alleys into Lashley. NFC will be down 17 at the half. Raw straight out just dominated the second quarter. It was only a 1-point game in the first, and it is a 17-point game at half. You can't tell me Captain America is going to turn these guys to championship contenders. Like, I know he's good, but I mean, they could be 2-6 when he comes back. I don't know who they play next. I gotta look.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Vinny, what do you think about the Rockets?
It's been unreal offensive performance, Ernie. They've taken this defense to task. They're finding good shots on almost every possession. I don't know if they could have executed any better on that end of the floor.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to the game. Defending the paint has been the main problem. They got to commit a few more bodies down low. They got to protect the inside, protect the inside, protect the inside. But even if they do, still might be a little too late for them right now.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome to the second half.
And with the second half upon us,
We get started here.
This game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
17-point lead at half.
The amount he's contributing in the
NFC
scoring
right now.
column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
Don't really have an answer, as it was they had the lead. Raw had the full court shots in the first quarter. Ever since then, they've just been on fumes and lighting it up. And NFC needs to pick it up, or else this game's gonna be over by the fourth. I've never had a sim game that I recorded. And there's gonna be fouls here.
On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Hill. Barkley is out there with Garbage Man. Then there's the Professor.
McIntyre.
Freak passes to Thunder.
Sheamus keeps fucking stepping into it, and Drew McIntyre has a lane, and it is a rebound. As Omos is brilliant on anything, and what a shot from Buffalo!
He has 6.
It is a 19-point lead, and he's got 6 points. And
Their work on the boards has been impressive. Guys, that's putting
he's
it
got another
mildly.
one.
I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Where the fuck is Russell Wilson going?
Outside Wilson.
That is a retarded ass shot.
Defensive rebound.
What a rebound by Metcalf! Oh, it's swatted out of there! I did not think Buffalo would be quick enough to get to it, but he was. They'll go to the line and holy, well, they're gonna blow them out.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players.
And
Talk about
the West is a
specific
fucking
qualities you
disaster
look for
right
in
now.
those superstars that can.
You had WWE Legends beat Raw by 10.
It's a great question, Kevin.
You had
Talent
NFC,
really isn't
and
enough.
if they lose this game by the way they're going to, I really think NFC are in trouble and are a straight overrated team. Even when they get capped, I still think they're an average team. Why? You lost to LB4, you lost to Movies in Homo Fashion, you lost to AFC in a close game, and you're getting obliterated at home against Raw. They really need to pick it up, and as for Raw, this is huge. Get back to 500, get the 4-4, put the prospective spot as a top team in the conference. That's for NFC. 2-5 is the route they'd be looking at if they lose this game. I don't know who they play next, so look in a minute, but it could really be. They were the 8th seed last year, and I think maybe. Obviously, they're still gonna make the playoffs. No, I have no question. They're making the playoffs. Obviously, with Cap, no, they'll make the playoffs. But I really think NFC is
11 points in
like
the
a
game.
6 seed maybe. They just, Animals 2 just don't look that good, and that one's off.
You almost have to assume
19-point lead.
Tyreek
Hill.
that open.
And
Hill kicks to Wilson.
Tyreek. I feel like you want to see him get him on those rolls a bit more. Metcalf, another open 3. He makes that one. So maybe a bit of life in the crowd for NFCs. He buries a 3 in the corner. Raw has played exceptional offensively ever since the first quarter. McIntyre trying to do the post. They go back to him. Drew still going at it. It's blocked, and Metcalf takes it the other way, and maybe NFC trying to get something here.
He's got 17.
It is out there. It was all around there. Wilson, it's blocked.
From an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough game.
Here's Mr. Moves.
Omos, he's pulling some rebounds.
Got his 4th rebound in this one.
And I don't think he's scored yet. That's a problem, but they hit Wilson there for the score. You need Omos to get some rebounds here. not even like put up a match. I mean, he has 0 points right now. Another miss for Raw, so maybe something going here for NFC. The pump fake. Metcalf drives to the basket, no good. And Omos puts up, and he's fouled, and so his first points. Here goes Omos with some subs here. NFC tries to crawl their way back into this game. He hits the first one, so it is a 13-point game.
The Rockets also changing it up. Hugh comes in for the eraser, and it's Big Dog in for Thunder.
Omos hits the second, and a 12-point lead. They cut it down to, so not out of it yet, NFC, but they need to play some good defense and hit some buckets. But Iron Man says no to that, but it'll get stopped. And another Raw miss, and here comes NFC maybe. I'm not gonna say that yet because every time I say that, I feel like they don't do what they need to. And it's a bucket for Metcalf. It is a 10-point game, and all of a sudden, NFC have cut the lead from 21 to 10. And Raw cannot allow them to get this game. Deep three, Iron Man. It's no good. And it's a foul on Buffalo, and NFC are going to get the ball. And they're trying to get right back in this game.
11 unanswered points for him.
Here we go. Metcalf, three. No good, as I feel like he shot it up across his body a little too much, which is not what you want to see. Big baby up top of it.
He's got 9.
Iron Man.
To the paint.
Oh, Lashley hammers it home, and Raw's first score in a while there.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
There you go.
That lead a little more. You're right.
You want to see there.
Indeedy. Well done.
And the bucket for Evans cuts it back to 10. And already halfway through the third, they've cut the lead. They're still down decently, but they've made it, I think, manageable to make it a close game from here. Big Baby's just wide open, and I don't understand why no one picked up on him there. And that is the second time tonight that a defender has kind of just given up and not picked up defensively. And with Jason, and I feel like he just drives the basket. I mean, just what I think. Tyreek puts it up. No good, and another miss for NFC as they just are off right now, and Buffalo with the miss.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually
Tyreek
shaping up to be
up top
a
with
great game.
it.
I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
He's fouled, and
Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team.
Obviously.
Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that
11-point game, and NFC seems like they're able to cut it to 10, but not anything less than that.
You've always had it. Whether the
These
difference
benches came in.
nowadays, I
It's
think the players have more
the
say
weird
in
one
where
here
they
is
go.
Tyreek Hill was obviously
And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. but
acquired from
it's always
AFC.
existed. And the
Very good
reality
player. I
is
feel like
you
they haven't
become a
gotten
super team when you win a lot.
involved enough.
And that's what really
He had
dictates
a
how
lot of
super
huge
your team
threes
is.
against AFC, and only lost that game, but
Big
it was a game where he was very present. He looked like he was their best player, so with the Cap not returning yet, I feel like he's someone I want involved in a game like this more. And Orton will put it and pass it out. Big baby.
Here's Big Dog, guarded by Rogers. Just 5 on the clock.
And Poison Ivy hits it.
Even with the big
Nice
lead,
shot
he
there.
remains
And NFC
focused
continues.
on the task at hand.
NFC Raw continues to push it to 12, and NFC really can't cut it less than that.
Passes it to Shaken.
And Aaron Donald drives to the basket for more foul shots.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out
that's it.
airspace and sending.
They gotta get some.
They've worked hard.
They had a run going.
The boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Prime time's checked in for Dallas.
They had a run going and cut it to 10, but
That's That's also good.
Banks the second one in, and it is a 10-point game.
So it's the Rockets now. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Poison Ivy. Floats it, no good. And NFC will take it the other way. Rogers. Oh, you have to hit that shot right there. You finally get the stop. You got someone open, and just like that, roll. You gotta hit that shot, Rogers. And that is moments like that is why Ennis is gonna lose this game. Open looks being missed is major, and it is a really bad miss for Aaron Donald there. Raw is just straight up.
To the left side wing.
Kind of doing really what they want right now is
over to the left wing.
Orton from 3. Yes! 15-point game just like that. And Orton gets super open, and like Clark said, it's been a rough, really season right now for NFC. Rogers from 3. Misses again. I mean, when you're that open, I feel like you gotta hit. NFC was not really. They've been known as a team that where everyone can shoot in. Orton says, "I'm open, I'll hit it," and it is just like that. An 18-point game. And NFC is getting just kind of sat down. I mean, they had it at 10.
Separated by 4. Here's prime time. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to the great. Just 2 to shoot.
Another. Once you got it off, it's no good. 18-point lead. Raw, absolutely up front. NFC. I don't really know right now. I feel like they're disappointing a lot of people right now. DC would beat them by 50. 60, actually.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the
It was a rough game, but
right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
oh, I think it is.
Taking a look at the Rockets.
You could hear a freaking pin drop in this stadium. It is
Then
silent.
it's Thunder. Then it's Q. And it's the Eraser in at the 4th.
You haven't seen NFC. They looked a bit more functional last year. Rogers will go to the line. A lot of it has to do with poor defensive pickups. Omos really hasn't done anything for them tonight. And I think the biggest part has been, especially this man, missing just open looks and stuff like that. I mean,
so he gets them both. Rockets lead by 16. The pass to the Eraser. Here's Mr. Moves. Six to shoot. Here's the Eraser.
and he just dunked home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be
Wagner
game
top
changing.
of
He
it.
represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Really disappointed with some of the
Mr.
I was hoping this
Fundamentals
game could be
passes
good at least. They are
Here's
getting
Mr. Fundamentals.
manslaughtered right now.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball.
The question is for them,
Passes
where
to
to next as they find themselves in a rough spot. And that's for Raw. If they can hold on here, going 4-4.
And again, the Rockets
If Raw
good
can,
for two.
if Raw can pick up some nice wins coming up, maybe they can be talked about as the top team in the West again. Because that's what the Legends lost. We didn't know, but Raw looks like they are not playing around. And Omos was just his first shot of the game, I believe. It's a really bad one. I don't know if it's just me,
Here's
but
Mr. Moves, defended by Barkley.
Raw has just
Shots coming up at the line
came
as he
in.
gets fouled on the shot.
they kind of did what they want.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks with some changes. Garbage man, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Wilson in for Rogers.
Cap shaking his head over there. He gets ready to suit up in the next few
Both
weeks,
good from the
but
line that time. Greg, you know, we're seeing
I'll tell you
players
something.
take control
Even
of
though
their
they
free
signed
agent
Omos,
destiny. Do players
NFC
get a bad
still
rap for
looks
that
like
switching
they
teams?
deal with size problems at the power forward position, backup center. So yes, they finally picked up someone who's somewhat tall. This was looking to be the size of an Iron Man. Look at that. There's going to be a 20.
There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
3-point
And the Mavericks
lead.
call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
5 minutes down, a large margin. They had that rough loss to the movies. Where they really did some bad
Here's
things at the end
Garbage
of the
Man.
game.
Outside Hill.
And he was leading that game. And
Over Freak.
they had a lead in this
7
game.
points for Hill.
It was way early in the first, but it all went away.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And that
I
one
remember that
drops.
bucket. He hasn't had a great day today. 16 points.
Resistance.
It's a good day, but
Yeah, that's
we
not
know what
the
he's really
defense
capable
you
of,
need.
and he's
He's gotta
really
be tougher
let everyone else
defensively.
do the work tonight. And
Here's Garbage Man.
I said this is a must win.
Rebounded by Houston.
I feel like that was more for
Defense did a
NFC
really good
because
job of
they're
choking off the middle
coming
there
off just
once he
getting
got inside.
bullied, and
And that one drops
Buffalo
short.
on the post.
When
there.
you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting
Oh,
extra
25.
attention from the defense.
Okay. Just a damn murderous game here. And this is
With the ball.
a prime example. I mean,
Between the shot clock and game clock.
our crush thought it was being close.
Here's Freak.
They lost by fucking 30.
Alive. Great positioning on the putback.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this.
Even if Captain America was here, I think they'd still
Boy, a
lose.
fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's
I mean,
always
he's-
a challenge in the NBA. No
he's
matter
good, but
what,
he ain't,
they
like,
got it done.
the biggest margin on the planet.
Again, the miss
That is
by
gonna do it.
Mavericks.
Raw picks up a 35-point win. Kills NFC, and it was not even close. NFC kind of just got killed this one, and Raw goes to 4-4. NFC goes to 2-5. Many questions going to be asked about NFC. You know, Cap is still yet to come.
Along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
You should have beat LB4. You should have beat movies. The only losses you should have is this loss and the AFC loss. So if you really look at it, they should not have that many losses. And a lot of Metcalf, 8 for 23. That's a rough day. 23 points almost. Had 10 just to score at the end. Rogers had 9, but he missed 2 open threes at the end. Donald had some. Hill 2 for 6. Not his best day. Just Russell Wilson shot 1 for 7. Really a bad day for them. McIntyre 19. Owen was 2 shots. This is 9 for 11. This is a good job, Drew. Iron Man 18. Buffalo 16. 13. Look at all the people who scored double digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 players scored double digits. Only 3. Where's all 10 people that saw the court scored. It's pretty cool. Strowman did not. I can't believe this man doesn't play. Why doesn't he play? Let's see what Messi plays like. So you played WWE Legends. You played WWE Legends. You're not gonna get capped. You could honestly lose that. WWE Legends beat Raw. Raw just killed you. So, but then you get Cap back. But you play Disney. Okay, you get a win here, so you could be 2-6, possibly 2-7. No, 3-7. Play City. I mean, and you play Avengers and it will, oh. Let's see what are their wins? They beat Cartoons by 8 and they beat SB 4. Yeah. Look at his losses. Lost to Sub by 20. Lost to LB4. Lost to AFC. Lost to Movies and lost to Raw. Toon Squad, last game before they play the Avengers. So next game, Toon Squad. One shot. I'm not recording it though.